Hey everyone, how you doing? So, with the Plants vs. Zombies franchise being around for as long as it has, and with it also being such a big force in the gaming world even to this day, I don't think it would really surprise any of you if I said that PVZ has garnered quite an amount of respect over the years. There's a lot of media, celebrities, and other games that have taken a liking to your favorite plant franchise. So with that being said, here's the thing, and here's some obscure PVZ trivia. Plants vs. Zombies has done a lot of collaborations and crossovers. So in today's video, I'd like to cover all of the big ones that I could find. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Kind of. First, I'd actually like to clarify what I count as a big collaboration, and that's basically if a game, celebrity, or media directly has ties with the franchise. And it's not just some sort of Easter egg or nod to the series. So, as an example, Left 4 Dead has a campaign in which Crazy Dave is only referenced, and that's it. Yeah, so I don't really count that. I believe that's more of a reference than anything else, which is a whole other topic entirely, to be completely honest. But yeah, with that being said, now we'll cover the collaboration history of this franchise. So to start out, PopCap did many small crossovers among their own games with the franchise. Like how Peggle has some PVZ plants in the background of a level, or how Zuma's Revenge on the DS has a level that's based off of the PVZ line, with zombies spawning in every once in a while. But these are among PopCap games. What about the first time any media outside of PVZ collaborated with the franchise? Well, surprisingly, that would be Pinball FX in 2010, and it just had a downloadable table that was based off of PVZ. Okay then. Well, at least the next collab is more interesting, and that's World of Warcraft. In this game, you could get a sunflower, as well as play a PVZ-based level, which I just find to be really interesting. I've never played WoW before, but I'll admit, this makes me want to start. Team Fortress 2 also did a small collab with PVZ, with two hats in the game being references to the franchise, and these were obtainable via purchasing PVZ 1 before May 5th, 2011. That's honestly really cool. I think it's so neat how Valve actually did something for PopCap here. The Sims have a similar thing going on with PVZ, with some iconic characters appearing in various parts of The Sims 3, such as the sunflower being a premium object that you can buy, as well as a zombie appearing in a hot air balloon in the Airship Set DLC, along with some other stuff. But after that weirdness in 2012, we get to quite an interesting collab in 2013. This is a crossover between PVZ and the board game Risk. Yes, really. That's actually pretty cool, I have to admit. See, you know a franchise has gotten big when even board game companies want to get in on it. They also did this with Monopoly, which I just find to be really neat. Oh, and now we're finally moving on to PVZ 2. Yeah, did I forget to mention that all of these were for PVZ 1? Yeah, that's a lot. But with the other entries in the series on their way now, things are a little calmer. Like Jay and Silent Bob being in a few commercials promoting PVZ 2. What? Wait, what? This still shocks me years after it happened. If you know this duo, then you probably know just how insane this collaboration really is. What even happened to make this possible? Will we ever know? Probably not. Now, as for Garden Warfare 1, we have quite a bit to get through. Starting off with some PS3 cosmetics that were pre-order bonuses, we have a Ratchet hat, which is based off of the Ratchet & Clank series, a Sly Cooper hat, which is based off of the series of the same name, and a Fat Princess hat, which is also based off of the series of the same name. That's quite a bit, and we still have more to cover. Aquafina and Cheetos both got in on the action for this game as well, with each brand toting 2 characters each. For Cheetos in particular, these were once actually locked behind purchasing a Cheetos product. Yeah, needless to say, PopCap eventually gave this out for free because they probably realized how stupid it was. Later on in PVZ 2, we ended up getting an event for a certain insurance company. Progressive. Wait, what? Yeah, this collab came out of nowhere, and years later, I still don't think any of us actually know why it happened. It's just a product of its time, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. Rounding out 2015, we have Little Big Planet, which in its third installment had downloadable outfits based off of some of the characters in the PVZ franchise. Dave is my personal favorite out of the bunch because he just looks so cursed. Garden Warfare 2 had a couple of interesting collabs here. For one, Mass Effect did a collaboration with PVZ, where one of the characters in the game is based off of the series, Z7 Imp, who also happens to be one of the most broken characters in the game. Awesome. And we also have a Menchie's collab, which didn't really do much, but the fact that it was here in the first place is pretty interesting nonetheless. And to round out the ones that I found that weren't like canceled or super minor, we have Patrick Stewart doing a voiceover for a BFN trailer. You know, out of all of the things I could say about this, I think the most fitting response is simply, why? Now, this is a rather small list of collaborations and crossovers that I found to be neat. There's probably a lot more, like from the Chinese side of the franchise that has stuff like the Subway Servers collab for PVZ2C, but I didn't want to dive too deep here, as currently I'm actually on a social media break. So frankly, I just needed a video up to be completely honest with you. But anyways, yeah, PVZ has a lot of collaborations and crossovers. I could make a second video if I wanted to, but only if you guys want to see it too. Also, if you're new around here and you like what you saw, then maybe consider subscribing too. It helps me out a ton. Now, as for me, I've got a certain collab that I want to make happen, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.